last week it was 52 degrees, windy, rainy, overcast, and I did pretty good. I caught a bunch of fish. And there was hardly anybody out here. There's probably a half a dozen boats out today. So I guess it's too warm for everybody to be out archery hunting, so they figured they'd come fishing. So I did real well on a square bill last week. I think that's what I'm going to start with, up shallow. I think I'm going to switch to a little brighter color here, sexy shad, since the water sustained, and pull off of these rocks here as I'm drifting into them. So I actually rigged up this quick snap just so I could switch back and forth between colors depending on water clarity. I wasn't sure what it was going to look like, but I think I need something a little brighter to stand out better. Keep these out. Start working some of this shallow shoreline. See if I can pick anything. Oh my goodness, first cast, baby. So I guess I know what I'm doing today. I don't even think I made 3 cranks. So yeah, how about that? First cast, 3 cranks. Decent size, not the decent sized largemouth, not super big, but boy, he's cold. There we go. It's always good to get on a pattern early. There's a lot of submerged brush along here, so he must have been sitting up in it. I think that's a fish. That was way out there though. If it's a fish, it's a pretty good fish. There's a log over there. And I just threw right past it. Oh yeah, that's a fish. I thought I was hung up in that log. That might be a decent fish. Oh, it's a musky. That's a musky. Oh yeah. Yep. That's awesome. I never land these things, ever. That's actually that's a pretty decent one. I wondered, it didn't feel like a bass. I've caught one of these. See if I can get him on the hook without breaking my line. Better grab some pliers for that guy. Broke me off. This is definitely out of my wheelhouse. I don't catch a lot of these. Give him a little drink. Pretty cool. There's a ton of these in this lake. All right, musky going over. First cast I caught a bass, and it wasn't long later I caught a musky. So I'm gonna get cleaned up. I gotta retie. He broke me off, this time in the boat, which is the first. So I'll be right back. I didn't realize how slimy those things are. I really don't land many of them. I catch quite a few, but they always usually break me off at the boat. I just hooked another musky. He broke me off this time. I must have got him in the mouth. Son of a gun. And the last several I caught on a Texas rig power worm. Time I caught it on this square bill, so I was actually able to land him, but he destroyed my boat. So that was pretty cool. That would be my first musky actually in this boat. I caught a couple in the other boat, but so we'll call that a new species in my my new bass boat. Hello?
Hey.
Yeah?
I got into an accident.
Alright.
I'm fine. The guy I hit is also fine. But the like, nope. Like, you know, we get it. We see it all the time.
Yeah, we'll figure it
I
out.
have no idea.
Figure it out. We'll just focus on getting home.
Yep. Bummer.
Love you, bye.
Alright, love you, bye.
All right, yeah. So I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you heard that, but my wife just wrecked her car. So this is why I fish. Keep my mental sanity. Not very big, but he's a little round fish. So my wife crunched up the car, backed into a guy. Everybody's okay, so that's about all the more I want to think about that. So she texted me pictures of it, and I'm not gonna look at that right now. I come fishing to escape reality, and that's part of reality I'd better not be a part of right now. I'll deal with that whenever I get home. Oh yeah, I laid into him. It ain't bad. Definitely the biggest smallmouth I've caught today. Not as big as the ones I was getting last week though. This fish.